What is your name?
Kenneth Kovacevich.
Very good. And how long have you lived in Delano?
I came to Delano in 1955. I got married in 1955 to a Delano girl, Marianne Zaninovich.
And how long were you married?
Well, she passed away in 1995.
And you were born when?
June 29, 1928.
Nice. Very good. And what did you do for a profession?
Well, my mom became a widow, so I worked with my mom on her property in Reedley. And we always were in the grapes. Back in those days, the grapes were not like it is today, but we were growing grapes and it would be shipped like local in California. And then we made raisins and things like that. But then when I got married, I decided to come to Delano because Delano was a land of opportunity thanks to the Columbine Canal. So I started buying water from the Columbine Canal in Delano, Early Mart, Rich Grove area. And I started farming on my own in 1956. And then in 1955, we bought a house on Terrace Drive in Delano for a measly $13,500. So we bought a nice home on Terrace Drive and we enjoyed our life. And then here comes by my oldest boy, Kenny Jr. Then here comes my daughter, Carol Kovacevich. Then here comes my other daughter, Marcia. And then came my son, Mark. And then I got my baby, Ann, as my daughter. So I ended up with 5 children. So we all lived in Delano together, and then we enjoyed our life together, and all of my children became involved with my wife and I in farming. We started, labor was $1 an hour, 10 hours a day, and we had all Filipino to do the harvest. And then the Arkies and the Okies and the Texans did the tractor work and everything else back in the 50s. Then little by little, I was able to buy property, and the cheapest property I bought was $7,000 an acre. That was the cheapest. And then it went up to $1,000 an acre in Early Mart, Delano, Rich Grove. And now it's a different price now. But at that time, it was a land of opportunity because the Columbine Canal had all the water I needed, and it was more water than buyers at that time. So that made a really big advantage for me and my family. And here I am today talking with you reference to Caratan. I remember the Caratan family before I got married. And the Caratan family, Mr. Caratan over here on County Line Road, I remember seeing him in the yard.
Let's take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break so that we can, I want to adjust your hearing aid. Did you see that on the right? Could you help me with that? Perfect.
Your hearing
Okay.
aid's falling out.
That's okay. Okay, talking about the Caratan. Ina Caratan went to school with my wife at the Immaculate in Los Angeles. It was a religious school. And Ina and my wife would be going back and forth together. And there were a few other young girls in Delano that also went to that school in Hollywood someplace. It was strictly for girls at the time. And that's where the Caratans became real close with us. And then my wife was a neighbor to Anton Caratan and his wife, and where George Caratan was born, right there next door. So the Caratans were close with us from day one in Delano. And then, little by little, we enjoyed the Slav Club together because the immigrants started the Slav Club in Delano. And then I enjoyed being with them, and they started with just a membership. And then I became a member of the club after I got married in Delano. And the immigrants in Delano, you got the Zaninoviches, you got the Caratans, and then you have Radoviches, you have many more of the immigrants from the old Yugoslavia here in this community. And they are the ones that pioneered real strong with the immigrants from Yugoslavia. Today it's called Croatia, but at that time it was all Yugoslavia. And I enjoy them because my mom taught me 2 languages. I was able to talk Croatian and English from a baby. And I had one advantage with my travels in Europe with them also. And then, little by little, here in Delano, property became very, very valuable because it was able to grow good quality grapes for the world market. And the world market is what they want, is the best, because it has to have shelf life upon arrival. And so here I am today talking. I'm proud to be in this area, Delano, Early Mart, Rich Grove, and enjoy the people that I was working with and the people that gave me credit and the people that would help me. And here I am now, here talking about my love of my life here, because I'm so proud to be able to talk about my history of my life here in Delano with the immigrants and plus all the other people here that have come from different areas. And then here I enjoy to be able to understand a life of agriculture. I am proud for the political party that is able to take care of our water and our future of the young generation here to take advantage of what's available. But today with inflation, the young generation, it's just too expensive to even do what I did or many others in Delano area, because agriculture in table grapes is a very expensive crop to grow and to harvest and to have and be able to make a profit. It's not a cheap product to grow. And then when I started to sell grapes, it was like $3 a box I was making money. And now we have to get $20 a box to make a little money. So the change is really here for me to appreciate the past of my life, to see how the economic in our area was good to all of the people that was able to stay here. And now there's such a good demand for properties here in this area. Even the Caratans and the Zaninoviches and etc. having a hard time to compete, because you've got outside investors now in this area that are proud to buy the property and develop it with professional people that are educated to be an employer, to be employed by an employer here. So here I am today talking with you, and I want to make sure that you, if you have any question for me to change the subject on this.
I was happy to listen to you deliver that amazing soliloquy about life in Delano and your own personal arc and where it took you. Why did you become a farmer? Why?
Wait a minute. To become a farmer, I was able to be a farmer because I loved it without an education beyond high school. I finished high school in Reedley, California, and I was able to get it on my own with my own talent. And then I also spent 2 years in the Army when in the 50s. I was drafted, and I went in the Army for 2 years. I went to Korea for 1 year and came back, and then I kissed the dirt in San Francisco when I got off the boat. So here I am, a soldier and a citizen and a papa and a grandpa and a great-grandpa. And here I am looking at you in the face, and you know who I really know for real good? Georgianne Caratan. She is a beautiful person, but I'm still looking to find out when she plans to get married.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me some time though. She's a hard case. No, I've been trying to pick up on her for months now, and it's not working. So I mean, you know.
Cut that out if you want to.
No, I'm not going to cut it out until I win. But I hear you. I hear you.
Because she was so polite to my daughter Carol to make arrangements for me to be here today, and then I want to thank her for me to have the opportunity to thank the Caratans, plus the other people here. And then when you come to Mr. Caratan, the original one, and his brother Anton, and their family, they were always a very good, compatible people with all the immigrants here. Because this area was made by the immigrants from Croatia, Yugoslavia, from way back. Very popular area. And Delano at that time was like a desert, because Fresno was where I was hanging out. But when you come here, you had to go to Bakersfield, to Mason Yoso's, to have a $5 big, beautiful dinner on Saturday night. I remember going to Mason Yoso's in Bakersfield, and we would be at the bar, and then we would dance, we would eat, and then we'd watch the show, and the Delano friends of mine, that was their hangout too, on Saturday night with a necktie. Yeah. So here I am, bragging about my life and my friends, but I'm still proud to be able to go to the Slat Club and enjoy the dinner Columbine Vineyards hosted just a couple of weeks ago at the Slat Club in Delano, and And Marty Caratan is a very good gentleman to me. He always shakes my hand, and Georgianne's dad, George Caratan, was always good to me. He would shake my hand and say hello to me at all times. And then you got Milan and Caratan and Milan's brother.
Louis.
Yeah. The two Caratan brothers, which is original from Mr. Caratan for Columbine Vineyards. They were real good young two men socialized in this area, and here we are talking about somebody that has left us with real good future for the Columbine Vineyards. And then I was wondering if I could say something about the church here. The Catholic Church is where they all went to church. They baptized their children at the Catholic Church, St. Mary's, right here in Delano. And they were always strong Catholics. Then when it came time to build a school in Delano for the Catholic children, etc., they all pitched in to build a beautiful St. Mary's school for the Catholic children. And the immigrants were all big leaders to that. The immigrants from Yugoslavia were big leaders for that particular school. And here I am to brag about my area where I'm here, and I'm proud of my family to be able to be together in our table grape operation and our farming operation besides table grapes. And here I thank God for the love and for the togetherness that I'm able to have my family all together. My 3 daughters are in the office. My 2 sons are in the vineyards. And here we are. I'm here today. I have a lot of free time.
Great.
Okay?
That's perfect. We're good. That was amazing.
That's good.
Is there anything that you need to know?
Not really. You killed it. That was so good. No, I'm serious.
you did
We
good.
usually have to prompt people, and
Yeah.
his narrative flow was perfect. That was great. I bet your children and grandchildren love your stories. I bet you bring the house down. That is
The
great.
songs, just bust out in random songs.
Oh, I don't think it's random. I think there's some genius to what he's up to. In fact, that's what I suspect.
When he was talking about
always
Maison Joseph's, do you know what that is now?
Yes.
That card room.
I mean, no, that card room of ill repute. Yes, of course. Yes,
We should
love
put
it.
slot machines in there.
Golden West. Well, the one-armed bandit. Yeah. That was
7 of us.
Wow.
It was all room and board in the hotels, from Zagreb all the way to Medjugorje and everything.
Wow.
So then, in Europe, I was able to take my whole family to where I was able to see my mom and dad's family over there before they died.
Oh, nice.
So here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took them all. And my youngest daughter at that time was probably 7.
Wow.
And
Speak Croatian for us some more.
for what?
Speak some more Croatian for us.
Oh, well, Dobry dan, have a good day. Laku noć, good night.
That one I know.
Dobra hvala, thank you very much. Jugren u cerikvu, I'm going to church. Jugren upoje, I'm going to the field. Upoje. You're Beremo grože. We are picking grapes. Grože is grapes. And then moja Bo ja cię się żenię umarać. My daughter's daughter is getting married in March.
My daughter's.
That would be me.
You're getting married?
Yeah.
Nice, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Are you excited or are you horrified?
Both.
Nice, that's healthy.
It
doesn't go away.
Bakersfield,
No.
Montoya with the
Yeah, the name's familiar. Oh, good. So how long you dated him?
Like almost 3 years.
No.
2.5 to 3 years.
Met him last weekend in the bar.
What, is that bad? I mean, no, we had a long courtship, like it was cool and everything. That was awesome. That was the best Croatian we've heard so far. No disrespect to Mr. George, but
He asked my dad how to say something when I was like, oh, I haven't talked in so long.
we put him on the spot, and you just jumped out and flowed like an
Yeah.
MC. That was great.
Yeah.
My daughter's daughter is getting married in March.
Yeah.
That's you. See?
Is he gonna be in Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Bo ja cię się żenię umarać.
I only caught one phrase, luck and much.
You got the good night though. You were on that one. That was like a shot, man. That was great. Perfect. Hey,
I knew one.
where do you live in? Does he still live in
He
Delano?
lives in Delano, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives in
See, I'm born in Reedley,
Yeah.
by Fresno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He met my grandma because his first cousin is Anna,
Right.
and then my grandma's first cousin was Nick, and then they baptized their first child, and then that's when they met, and
Oh, how
they
funny.
were both the godparents, and then they started dating.
Oh, wow.
So
Anna, who
it's-
we interviewed.
their cousins are married to each other.
Yeah. Oh, how funny. That's great. Well, thank you very much. That was great.
You're perfect.
Well, let me tell you something. This was professional. This is not no backyard.
Oh.
You shocked me, George, and you got style.
No, it's
This guy.
got all kinds of style. I'm wearing untied sneakers, but yeah, she's definitely a maven. No doubt about
Oh, that's great.
Georgianne, let me shake your hand.
Yeah.
Thank you for your love, okay?
Okay. Be glad to have you.
And
You
thank
did
you for
great.
the invitation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Say hello to your sister and everything.
I will.
Yeah. I see Anton.
Yeah.
George.
Yeah, Anton's doing good. His daughter's coming home from school today, so he's all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's cool.
She's back at Cornell.
Well, see,
That's where my cousin Victoria goes too.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
friends.
sorry,